Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, I wanted to make a really important video for you because I think this could be working against you in every respect. Your inability to get outside of your box, to make yourself look different to everyone. Now, I'm not talking about appearance. I'm not saying new haircut, different kind of makeup. I'm not a different set of clothes. None of that. I'm talking about showing up, being authentic, and being real, committed to the interactions that you're having with other people. And I know sometimes that can be difficult because we often default to most of our interactions occurring online via Zoom call or in our social networks. But the reality is we have to be prepared and willing to show up different than anybody else, which means we got to show up to each interaction with a game plan. Got to have a question, got to have an idea of what we want to accomplish and what we want to see happen so that we can make sure that that interaction maximizes its potential. Great connectors, great ripplers always have a game plan. They always know what they want to accomplish, even if it is just hanging out on a Saturday afternoon with a friend. There's always something that can be learned. There's always something that can be discussed. There's always something that you could ask to learn more about that person. And the reality is when you do these things, you show up so differently than anybody else out there in the world. It is the most phenomenal strategy to build connection and develop relationships with the people that are important to you. Now, you might say, well, I don't know where to start. I've got this friend. I've been friends with them forever. I don't know how to take it to the next level. You know, one of the things that I heard from a good friend of mine, Diane Carroll, she said that she stopped having shallow conversations and only focused on the deeper conversations. So she sets the groundwork with her people before they get together, ahead of time. She does this really unique approach and she says, hey, look, we always get together and we kind of shoot the bull and that's great, but that's surface. I want to talk about this book I'm reading, this idea I got exposure to, what's happening in the world. I want to hear what your perspective is. And I really want to have a deep, more meaningful conversation. And what she is actually doing by saying that is she's saying, I want to go on this journey with you. I want to go deep into something, which allows me to go deep not only on a particular topic or a particular perspective, but really on a trip, on a journey with that individual. And I love that because at the end of the day, when that happens, if you think about all the interactions that person has had up to meeting you and hearing that this is what your goal is, you look so vastly different from everybody who is just, oh, so how's it going? You know, what's the weather? Nobody cares. Those are such insignificant interactions. My Ripplers show up with a game plan. They know what it takes to build authentic, true, intentional connection with the people that are important to them. And so I challenge you to start looking at how you can go deeper, have more meaningful conversations with the people that are important to you, and just simply state, hey, you know, we never do this, but I want to today. Would you go on this little trip, this little journey with me? Could we make our coffee or our happy hour get together just a little bit more meaningful? Would you do that for me? And all of a sudden you are going to blossom in the eyes of those people. I promise you. I can't wait to hear what you come back with and how this works, how it improves the ripples of your connection. And until next time, ripple on.